All right. Hi, guys. So this video is going to kind of talk to you about your science scheduling options. So if you take a look, this is what our Google Classroom should look like. And you'll see at the very top, I just added a link to our new program of studies for next year. So if you click it, it is now actually just a website. It used to be a huge clunky PDF, and now it should be this great website. So this might be helpful for lots of, or I should say like all of your classes, including your electives. You should be able to find everything that will be offered next school year and a short description. And I just wanted to show you, as far as what matters to me, is if you look over here on the far right for course areas of study, and if you scroll down, you can click on science. And here are all of the science classes that will be offered next year and kind of a short description. It kind of tells you if there is a prerequisite, which means it's a course that you must have taken and passed before taking this particular class. It'll tell you how many credits. So most science classes are a full year, which means one full credit. And then it kind of tells you the grades that it's offered to. So this is here for you, and I'm going to actually skip over to a little cheat sheet that I made. And normally I'd be doing this in person, of course, but I wanted to give you guys a quick rundown. So here we are. So course options after environmental science. The first question is, do you have 3 science credits to graduate? So remember that you have to have 3 full credits, and you guys are kind of all over the radar. Some of you are sophomores, some of you are juniors, some of you are seniors, some of you have transferred from different schools, and so your credits just look very, very different. Most of you, I think, are juniors and seniors. Most of you probably took integrated science as a freshman and got 1 credit. Most of you took biology sophomore year and earned a 2nd credit. And then you may have earned a full 3rd credit this year, whether you've been in environmental science all year or you were in a different science and came here this semester. But to graduate, you need 3 full science credits. So if you feel confident, and you should have gotten a copy of your updated transcript this week, and if you feel confident that you have 3 credits, then you should technically be done with science. However, my next question here is, do you want to study anything medical field or science related? Even if that's getting like a 2-year degree, like some 2-year degree in the medical field or something, or if you feel, anything science related, including like medical school, then I might suggest that you take some additional courses. And again, I recognize you don't need them to graduate, but it's just to best prepare you for life after high school. And then the last situation would be if you enjoy science elective credits. Some of you actually might rather sit in a science elective rather than sitting in an extra language class or theater class or I don't know, art or something. So we also have some other science elective options. Okay, so if we look at the courses here, my first one is Chemistry 1. Some of you already took it. Some of you didn't take it as a sophomore, and you may have an interest. I'd say there's probably just maybe a couple of you out there that might be interested in doing Chemistry 1 next year. Math goes into play with your ability to take Chem 1, whether I would suggest it, but I do think some of you, every year I maybe have a couple that have caught up with their math and now actually do want to take Chemistry 1 as a junior or senior. Some other options. So the 3 courses here in the green are unique because they are science courses offered by the semester. So material science, catastrophic science, and environmental science can all be taken by the semester or for a full year. So some of you I've had all year, some of you were with Ms. Drayton, some of you were just in here for 1 semester. So keep in mind next year, you could take material science again for 1 semester or 2. And I always say material science is like the science of materials. So they do a unit on polymer plastics, they do a unit on glass, they do a unit on metals and things like that. Lots of labs, lots of hands-on stuff in material science. The next class here is catastrophic science. It's definitely the easiest science elective that we have, but it's pretty cool. So they look at catastrophic events, like they do a unit on tornadoes, a unit on hurricanes, and things like that. Again, catastrophic science can be taken for just one semester or a whole year. And then, of course, you're in this environmental science. And I just wanted to recognize that if you've only been in it this semester, you can actually take another semester next year. But make sure that you sign up for semester 1 because we do repeat. So semester 1 every year will be the same, and then semester 2 every year will be the same. So make sure you can't take the same semester twice. And then the other options, these are mostly for students that think that they might go into a science or math related field. So physics 1 could be an option. Anatomy and physiology, definitely anyone thinking medical, whether it's a 2-year degree or medical school, I would suggest anatomy and physiology. If you've already taken physics 1, you may be interested in AP physics 2. If you took biology here and have a real interest in biology, we do have a biology 2 option. It's a great course for anyone if you have an interest in science. And then if you've already taken Chem 1 and you really liked it and you want to take Chemistry 2. And then the last options here in the red are IB science options. So next year we should be offering IB physics, IB biology, which is a 2-year course. So if you are a sophomore by any chance, and if you're thinking IB or not IB, but if you are interested in a 2-year IB biology course, it's awesome. They do lots of big labs, and you kind of like design a focus, design the lab, do the lab setup. And so that is a pretty cool opportunity. And then the last one is IB environmental science. IB environmental science is a 1-year course. You have to take the whole year. It is an IB class, but occasionally I get some kids that have been in here with me and really loved it and actually have an interest in taking another environmental science class. We do not overlap much. So we maybe talk about the same concepts, but they go much further in depth. There will be lots of independent work. So you should expect homework and reading at home, but it's an excellent course. So every year, like I said, I have a few kids that take that and they end up loving it. Think about your options, and you can email me with any questions, and please make sure that you complete this Google form so that I can kind of look at what you're thinking. Number one, I can know that if you're done, you're done, or maybe you're thinking about, a couple different options, or you want a suggestion or something. Please fill out this form and then don't hesitate to shoot me an email. Okay, thanks guys.